What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Master Duel Academy video. I'm Viper, I'm here with Connor.
Yo, yo.
Um, we hope you guys have enjoyed um, the Division video so far. Thought we'd give the channel a bit of a break up and obviously mix it up. Like you still see Yu-Gi-Oh content, GM mode content, but also we are working on some other content that we are gonna upload once they are all done.
Yep,
So I believe the last episode that we did of this series was, I'm pretty sure it was Telements or
I believe it
Amazonas.
was one or two.
Um, but yeah, so basically, if you've seen our Master Duel videos or even our Duel Links videos, basically it's the same deal. Break down the deck, show replays. Um, but to anyone that's new, who's only just come across our channel, so basically we play a deck. Um, and obviously we break down the deck, explain the effects, and then we go into replays and show you guys on how we think, how, and basically play the deck how would you say, like how we feel like we should play it.
How we should play it, yeah.
But you know,
How it works for us.
and depending on the situation we're in. Um, but yeah, so nonetheless, today's video is actually going to be Sprite
With the new
Bystials.
leaks, Bystials. We've only got the two limited to ones, Bahamut and three Swarm. Yeah.
And then we also got our Ghost Spell Royal Finish.
Yeah. She's
Alright,
coming clutch.
alright, so we're not going to go through the whole deck. Like, we all know what Maxi does. And Ash, we all know what Ash does. Wakeki, Feather Duster, Callby,
Imperm,
Evenly
evenly.
Match, and Imperm, you know. So we won't go through those cards because it'll just take up too much of the video. Um, but so in this deck, we're using Nimble Angler, which obviously you would use the new Link card.
Friend.
You'd
Sprind.
use Sprind to send it to the graveyard, and then you can special summon up to 2 level or lower nimble monsters from your deck.
Which would be
Your nimble
Beaver.
beaver. So it's basically just to get your level twos on the field, and then your sprite cards can be special summoned.
Do you get their effects?
But we'll go through that in a sec. So yeah, so nimble beaver, basically when this card's normal summon, you can special summon one level 3 or lower nimble monster from your deck or graveyard. So it could either
That
be
would,
another nimble or your nimble angler.
depending on which one you would use, you would you would use another angler. Beaver, sorry.
So nightmare corruptor
Ibly,
basically would to bring one of your link to bring one of your link
1 year
monsters,
links out.
which would
Yep.
either be would probably be elf or sprind.
And hopefully set up a Ibly lock so they can't imperm or whatever.
Um,
Hyperia, is that how, yeah.
it's
When
just
it's
basically
summoned,
just
draw
a
a card.
yeah draw a card, and it's
That's
also a
basically
level
all
two.
that's in there.
Um, hop here.
Hopier Squadron.
You can quick effect during your opponent's main phase. Quick effect. You can target one face-up monster you control. Special summon this card from your hand. If you do, immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon one monster using only this card you can control and that target. You can only use this effect once per turn. So basically, just go into your Herald of Arclight.
Or if you have a Bestial,
You can go into
hop here and the Bestial go into Savage Dragon, you would probably have Elf or Sprind in your graveyard, so right off the bat, that's another negate you can use. We haven't gotten that yet, but it's there if it happens.
Alright, so now we'll get to the Sprite. So obviously, Sprite Blue's been limited to two. Um,
Unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's understandable.
you basically got starter, which is limited to two, but your starter does search for your Sprite Blue, which you'll see in gameplays that um, is how we get Sprite Blue. So basically, Sprite Blue, if obviously if you control level two rank monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This is the one of the main effects for the other Sprite monsters as well. If this card is special summon, you can add one Sprite monster from your deck to your hand. So it's another way to search for your other Sprite monsters, which is pretty decent. Jet, when this card's special summon, you can add the spell or trap. So you'd either add starter or your Gamma Burst or smashes, depending on the
Or the
situation.
or the new prep card, Double Cross,
Um,
which has come in clutch a couple of times actually. You should be able to see in replays.
Sprite Red, um, negates you contribute one of your level 2 monsters on the field. It can be any level 2, you contribute it to negate and it doesn't destroy. Oh, it negates and destroys. Red, same thing. If you monster, if your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute to negate. Carrot, if they use a spell or trap card, you contribute to negate
And destroy.
and destroy. So it's pretty decent. Um, Bestials it's basically a DD Crow effect, so you can banish the light or dark from either graveyard. But obviously you probably use it on your opponent's graveyard more or less than use it on
Ideally.
yours. But yeah, you can banish it to special summon. Same with so that one is Magnum Hut, and this is Bystial Sworm. So quick effect. Oh, this is a quick effect. If your opponent controls a monster, if this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can target one summon monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. We've never really brought this in. Then we just got monster back row destruction, call by. So Sprite starter, you can special summon a Sprite monster from your deck, but you lose life points equal to its original attack. So if you go for blue, you'll lose 1100, which is
Yep.
actually not that bad.
Usually doesn't matter.
Gamma Burst, all level 2 monsters on the field gain 1400 attack defense. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one rank link 2 monster you control. It gains 1400 attack to the end of your opponent's turn. It's not bad. Smashes, banish one Springen's Therion or Sprite. So you obviously use it for Sprite from your card from your hand or graveyard. You can special summon. You can banish one. You can banish one level 2 monster for you control and one card your opponent controls. It's not bad. We all know what Evenly Match does. We know what Impam does. Sprite Double Cross. Target one monster on the field, or in either graveyard, then activate one of these effects. Attach the targeted monster to rank 1 or 2 monster you control as material. Place the targeted monster your opponent controls in your zone. You link 2 monster points to and take control of it. Special summon the targeted monster from either graveyard to your zone, or you'll link 2 monster points to. So basically, this is like just stealing your opponent's monster.
Yeah, it's come in once or twice, but the special summon of one of your um sprites is nice for another negate if need be.
So then the extra deck is basically we know what Arclight does, we know what Savage Dragon does. crumble logos, you can detach and target one other face up of the card on the field, and their effects are negated. You can special summon in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it. Gigantic Sprite. For these cards, XYZ summon, you can treat 2 link monsters you control as level 2 monsters for material. This original attack of this card is that has a fusion, synchro, XYZ or link monster as material becomes doubled. During your main phase, you can activate this effect, detach 1 material from a monster you control, and if you do special summon, and then it basically says neither player can special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except level 2s. So it's
So
basically a lockout.
so your opponent can't use Nibiru if they have that. Not many people run Nibiru these days, but you never know.
Oh, shit.
Could come up.
We all know what Nightmare Phoenix does. We all know what Masquerade does. Sprite Elf basically can't be used as link material the turn it's summoned. Your opponent cannot target monsters this card points to with effects. With a quick effect, you can target 1 level 2 monster in your graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can target 1 rank or link 2 monster instead. Special summon it. Obviously, it's once per turn. So the new card, Sprite Sprind, basically same as Elf. Um, can't be used as material the turn it was link summoned. Once per turn, if this card is link summoned, you can send 1 level 2 monster from your deck to the graveyard. If another monster is special summoned while this card is on the field, except during the demo step, you can detach 1 material from an XYZ monster you control. Then target 1 monster on the field, return it to the hand. You won't use this effect. We never did. Basically, Spine's effect is basically just to send Angler to the graveyard, then special summon 2 nimble beavers.
Yeah.
That's basically it. We all know what Nightmare Unicorn does. Now,
Abramax.
Connor here knows that it's always been a goal of mine to be able to bring out Avamax, and let me tell you, this build here, you'll see in the videos as well, it is so easy to get this card on the field, and well, basically the only thing that can stop this card is Kaijus, which no one basically doesn't run. So as long as I don't have a Kaiju in the field, this card is basically indestructible and can't be beaten. Um, we all know what Apollo USA does, and we also know what Access Code Talker does. Um, but yeah, the main plays are just your Nimble, Sprite, Link, XYZ, and then maybe Evermax just to, add insult to injury. Alright, so that's the deck. We'll go into the replays
Show you what's cooking.
and and also the good thing about this deck is you can actually play through negates, as you'll see in one of these videos.
Yep.
Also forgot to mention that the deck that we just showed you now, the first 2 videos, I think that was the last 2 videos, we didn't have this build. It was completely different build, but we've just taken some cards out and just adjusted it kind of thing, and I think this is like basically the final product that we think is consistent for us and it plays well.
Yep.
I actually wouldn't mind going for heroes, but it's too
They're pretty
expensive.
expensive.
And plus, if I want to play heroes, I'll just go onto Duel Links and play Duel Links.
Yeah, we've got them on Duel Links. Even though half the cards on there are limited. He goes for Dark Claw. We end up banishing it. I don't know if what we did here was optimal, but what we did was good enough. Gigantic Spright.
Going to Elf.
Going to Elf.
Special Summon.
Going to Jet. Special Summon RP. End turn, I think we did here.
So now Masquerade cannot be targeted with card effects. Maxi.
He negates it, but whatever.
And we're going to Evan Max, and it's pretty much game.
Yeah, there's really nothing that heroes can do against Avramax. Which is pretty funny.
Obviously, this guy doesn't know that.
He goes into Sunrise. Miracle Fusion. Fine. Fierce Squadron. Go into
Herald.
Herald of Arclight. Ash Blossom. There's really not much he can do. He can't beat over Arclight because he has to attack Avramax. He goes for Super Poly. We negate that.
And
he just crashes.
our,
Avramax is so cool.
our advice would be actually is read the cards, because like this guy just still thought he had a play, which obviously he didn't.
I mean, he tried. Props to him. He took the loss.
Yeah,
Fair play.
Credit where credit's due. Like they took the loss. Most people just scoop, and that's also fun as well. But sometimes I like,
Yeah,
wish
it's
people.
fun a few times, but at times it's too much. We got full combo here. Go for starter. Go into Sprind. Send the Angler. Special Beaver. Get blue. Oof. I think I messed up this game. we messed up this game. We meant to use Sprind or Gigantic, but that wasn't too good. But it still works, I guess. Raigeki, negate that. Ideally, we would have
And then he's going to take away a Masquerena to stop us going to Evermax.
Yep. Ideally, we'd have another negate on board, but we didn't. Here he tries to use Fusion Destiny, but we're able to negate that. He uses Poly. Going to Dangerous, I believe. Not sure why, but we ash that. Denier. Crusader. We're all good for now. We still got players, surprisingly. Oh, Raigeki. Perfect draw. Bright off. Get back blue. Blue adds jet. Special jet. Jet adds starter. We probably should have used blue and elf. Whichever. I guess this shows even if you mess up, you can still somehow win. And this guy took the loss too, so that's pretty cool.
Alright, I believe we got one more video to show. I believe, what deck was this? This was branded?
I believe so. Foolish. Yeah, this is when we had Foolish.
And Angler was not meant to, we were not meant to draw Angler, but unfortunately we
Nah.
did. If you draw a Nimble Angler, it's a dead card.
You can't
Unfortunately.
use... I don't know what else you can... I guess you can put Carrot or something in the grave, use Elf to bring it back. That's something else you could do. But we got two negates here. Elf effect gets blue.
And we negate.
Blue effect. IP going to Avramax. The only thing he can do to get rid of Avramax is
Kaiju.
Mirror Jade. But he has to actually get to that point first. But negate. Springin's kit. Negate. My guess is he would have gone for Branded and Red there. I believe he was trying to beat over Red there, but he would have had to go into Avramax. Raigeki. Ageki comes in clutch at times. Special Jet. He uses Torrential. Jet's effect still goes through. Starter. Blue. Blue gets Carrot. Imperm. Okay, I don't know why he imperms, but okay.
It doesn't really matter because we just got to play through it.
Gigantic. Gigantic for red. Set Cool Buyer. There's his branded in red. He targets a Luber. Call by the Grave. That's basically his turn done there, I think. Yep,
And
this
then
guy
he,
took the loss too. And we drew a Bystial. Better be in here. Gamma Burst. Doubles level 2 attack. Ever max for game. It's a fun deck to use. Give it a shot.
yeah,
You'll have a lot of fun.
yeah. Let us know. Let us know with your opinion on it. We hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Leave your comments and feedback. It's always appreciated.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.